Hello, my name is Christy Amenson, and this demo is being created to discuss a simulation program named ExtendSim. This is for Professor Peters at Strayer University. When you launch ExtendSim, this is the demo selection menu that comes up. Today we're going to discuss the bank, the call center, and the local area network. First, we're going to launch the bank simulation. Six Bank is the bank that we're going to be discussing, where you can set the number of tellers, loan agents, or customer service agents, and then you can run the simulation. In simulation, you can speed it up or slow it down in order to see where the customers are going and when to employees in the bank. You can look at utilization, average wait time. You can also learn more about the particular model and why it was designed. This might help leadership if maybe a particular branch that's experiencing problems. It's because of personnel issues or constraints that are under their control that they can change by looking at this simulation model. The next thing we're going to look at is the call center. The call center, you can look at one of four different type of agents that calls are received from. Some of these agents can only handle one type of call. Some of them can handle many different types of calls. You can see how many calls are waiting in queue, how fast they're getting through their calls, the wait times, the standard of service, and that. You can see how many, on average, they have sitting in the queue. You can turn animation on or off. In this situation, we're going to turn it on, and we're going to run simulation. We're going to slow it down so we can see how the calls are being routed, if they're in progress, they're completed, being answered, and then here you can see how many different types of calls the agent and the folks in the back can handle. Agents 1, 2, 3, where call type 2 can only handle 1 or 2, and then call type 1 can handle call type 1. Okay, and finally, we're going to look at the local area network. On this particular network, we can see that there are 5 independent nodes, and then the network, the LAN, that they ride across. When you run the simulation, they're assuming there's a standardized packet here for information size. We can learn about that when we look at the About This model, and it tells you some specifics on how the messages are flowing, the size, and things like that. And then we can look at this to demonstrate the processes and how they're going, and you can scroll across this graph and see how that corresponds during certain times, packet number, message number, and things like that. This might help if you have a very large LAN with a lot of different users. You're able to determine who your most numerous users are, who are sending the most amount of data. You may potentially want to increase their bandwidth. Thank you for looking at this model of ExtendSim being recorded through Cam Studio. My name is Christy. Thank you.